10 Hut, you fucking turd munchers, and in this episode of Battlefield 4 Bootcamp, you fuck nuggets are going to learn about the Engineer class, the class that repairs and destroys vehicles. Now, the primary weapons for this class are the PDWs, aka the submachine guns, but you could also unlock the carbines from using the Engineer class and leveling it up to a certain percentage. So that is how you unlock the carbines for every single class, but the main weapons for this class are the PDWs. Now let's go into the gadgets, and this is what separates the men from the boys. I'll go over which one of these launchers takes out which particular types of vehicles and what these other beepity bops down here are going to be doing. Now, I'm going to explain them to you a little bit, but it'll be much easier to show you actually how they work when I get into a game. The Law Launcher is an anti-tank missile that automatically kind of locks on to targets if they're near your ADS site. So if you shoot it in a different direction and the vehicle happens to move like 10 feet to the right, then it'll automatically lock onto it. The RPG is your free-fire anti-tank missile, and it's got a bit of a trajectory on it. It's kind of a downward trajectory as well. So make sure you remember that when you're shooting this off. The SMAW is basically the same thing as the RPG, but it doesn't dip in its trajectory as much. However, there's lower damage, so that's your trade-off right there. Now, these two launchers, by the way, are used to take out anything. You can shoot down anything with these guys. There's the Javelin, which kind of works like the Javelin from Call of Duty, where you have to hold on to an area and it'll lock onto it. However, this is only locking onto vehicles. You can't lock onto a specific location. And the vehicles that this can lock onto are tanks, jeeps, and boats. Now, you can lock onto helicopters and jets if you are working with a recon person that has a laser designator, but I'll show you a clip of that if it ever actually happens in the game that we'll play, or I'll just throw it in at the end. Now, the thing about the Javelin is you have to hold down the ADS and the lock until the missile hits the target. There's the SRAW, which can shoot any different vehicle down, so that is, you know, your tanks, your boats, your jeeps, your jets, and your helicopters, and you could wire guide this kind of like the tow launcher that you find on the ground, meaning you ADS with it, and while you're ADSing, if you move left and right, the rocket will move left or right, exactly how far you move with your ADS time. And, you know, there's obviously a time delay with it. Now, there's the Stinger, which is, you know, similar to the Stinger from Call of Duty. It's a fire and forget against aircraft. So this will only lock onto your jets and your helicopters. You lock onto somebody, you shoot it, and then it automatically reloads. The Igla is almost the same thing, except it behaves like the Javelin. You have to ADS and make sure you hold the target until the missile will hit. Now, I think the Igla does a little bit more damage, but again, don't quote me on it. Now, the other little beepity bops here are the repair tool you could use on any vehicle, jets, helicopters, jeeps, boats, and tanks, to repair friendly or neutral tanks. So there is a life bar for a tank, and if you notice when it's going down, you could repair the tank that you're in. Now, if you use the repair tool on an enemy vehicle, it'll actually damage the tank. So yes, I've killed people in tanks with repair tools before. There is the M15 mine, which is an anti-tank mine, same exact thing. If you played Battlefield 3, you could throw them down, and these actually will stay on the ground in between, you know, your different spawns, or your different lives, rather. So if you throw down mines, they'll stay there until either they blow up from a tank or blow up from another explosive that an infantry finds. The M2 Slam is kind of the same thing, except these you could throw into water and into ditches. Now, an EOD bot is a remote-controlled bot that you could use to either repair or destroy tanks, or you could either arm or disarm objectives with the EOD bot, which is pretty fucking cool. So, let's hop... before I forget, let's go into the field upgrades. There's your defensive, offensive, and shadow. For this particular class, you have anti-tank set of field upgrades, which gives you more mines, more rockets, more explosives, or the mechanic upgrade, which heals your vehicles faster. Alright, so let's get into a fucking game here. Alrighty then, playing some Obliteration here, because this is actually one of the game modes that does have the vehicles in it. Now, Domination and Team Deathmatch do not. I'm using the CBJ MS as the primary gun, because unlike in Call of Duty Ghost, this gun's actually really good in Battlefield 4. Now, the tools that I'm using is the repair tool on the right and the stinger on the left. Now, for this map, it does not have jets, but it has all of the other vehicles in the game. It's got boats, it's got tanks, it's got jeeps, and it's got helicopters. So, the stinger I use to take out aircraft, and the repair tool I use to take out shit that's on the ground, or, you know, obviously help repair things that are on the ground. So, let me spawn back in here. I noticed there's a couple of tanks, so let me show you guys the anti-tank launchers here. Let's spawn in with the Law, and this is the Law is your starting weapon that you actually get. So let's go ahead and try and take out one of these tanks with this Law. Now remember, the Law kind of like hiccup locks on to the different vehicles, so you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. Is that a tank over there? Nope, there's one right here though. So you'll see it kind of locks right on at the last second. You see it kind of hiccup there? That's the advantage of the Law launcher. Now I'm shooting into it, 21 vehicle hits, so this isn't a very powerful anti-tank launcher, but it is doing the job right now, as unfortunately I'm in deep shit though, because one more though and I got this fucking tank. And unfortunately, I don't know where the tank went. But I do know that this guy came in. Get the fuck out of here, son. Now, unfortunately, I'm out of tow launcher missiles, so I'm going to need ammo. So I'm going to go request some ammo, as you just heard me say need ammo. Now, this is what the repair tool will do. You just smack it on there, and you see that little life bar there? It'll start to fill up. Now, that's the enemy's fucking tank. So I started repairing it, actually, but this dude ended up taking me out. So that's kind of what you could do with the repair tool. You could also walk up to enemy tanks and destroy it. So I showed you what the Law does. I saw that there was a helicopter nearby, so let's use two other gadgets. Let's use the stinger and the mines. Now, like I said in the monologue before, the mines will actually stick around after you die. They're not like, you know, other like Call of Duty stuff where it won't stick around. So that helicopter just went fucking boom. So I couldn't lock onto it with the launcher, but the enemy has the bombs somewhere. Now, what I'm going to do with these mines is just litter the fucking street with them. Just plant them down here on the street. They are your anti-tank mines. That guy's honking his horn at me. I guess he wants me to get in, but I am too busy putting down mines right here. As you can see, fine, I'll get in. Alright, let's go. So that's the thing about, you know, teamwork. You have to listen for the horns and get in and shit like that. So, let's see. There's the guy right there. There he goes. Goodbye. There's a tank down there, I think. Yep. No, it's a Jeep. That's not a tank, but we could at least shoot the shit out of it. Now, I wasn't going to go into depth with the tanks and shit, but this guy apparently wants to fucking dance, so let's dance. As this guy just ran him over, as I'm going to go avenge my buddy right there. Now, you see, I spotted that little mine thing on the ground. Now, that is how you take out the different mines in this game. You can throw grenades on it. You know, the mines won't go away until either you shoot it with your gun, or a grenade hits it, or you get fucking... you get some kills with it. So let's take off the mines now. I'm going to put on these slams because they're kind of the same thing. And I'm going to keep the stinger on here. As you see, our field upgrade score was lost. Just because I want to check out, you know, where the helicopter is at. I know there's got to be one or two around here, so I'm going to try and show you what the stinger is all about. It is probably your easiest thing. So what you do is you pull out the mine and you hit the trigger to kind of throw it down. I'm just, you know, randomly tossing these things. Probably won't get me any kills. And it looks like you can't mix and match mines. So the mines that I planted down before went away. They were no longer blue on my minimap. And there's a helicopter. So a stinger, you just wait until it says shoot. That's when it's locked on. Now with the stinger, you could kind of fire and forget, which is what I just did there. I fired it and it kind of forgot. Now he went behind a building, so I lost my lock onto him, but as soon as he comes back, I'm going to try and hit him off again with another stinger missile. Now, you can refill your missiles for your launchers with the ammo guy, like I said. I'll go into the tow launcher while we're here anyway. So the tow launcher here, you hold X and it's kind of, this is how the straw behaves, where you shoot it and then if you move it left or right, the rocket will go left or right. So just in case I don't get to go over the straw, that's kind of what the straw is like. Or or SRAW or SRAW. I don't know how to say it. But I'm going to go up on this roof here because I noticed that there's some campers on this mini-map. So let's see if we can go take them out. Come on now. Open up this door. Open sesame. And yep, there they are. Campers on the roof. Gotta love them. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Oop. I just accidentally went through the fucking window, which is bad. Now, I'm the last guy in the squad. I'm not going to do anything crazy, although I have a two-man squad right now, so maybe I might switch my squad. Let me do that as I spawn in the next time. I notice this guy is shooting absolutely nobody, so get the fuck out of here, baby. Alright. So, now that I'm the leader of the squad, again, you know, let's see what we can do. So, my plan is to go get this bomb. Now, where is this bomb? Oh, it's in a tank. There's not much I could do about it, except wait for my slams to work. So hopefully that guy will try and drive the other way, and my slams will take him out if he decides to go all the way over. I thought there was somebody behind me. I'm going to go take him out. I got the spot bonus. There's the vehicle hit. You'll see right there. That's the slams doing their work. Unfortunately, we'll pull up the big map, and he actually made it past my other slams, which is not good. However, here's a helicopter right here, so let's try and take it out. The bomb eventually gets dropped, so I shoot the one stinger into it, gotta wait until the next one goes into it, and if this helicopter flares out, you'll see what it looks like. I disabled the vehicle, and McDouble, put that shit on the grill. They didn't bail out in time, so roadkill means that the helicopter actually splatted them, which is pretty fucking hilarious. So I was hoping that guy was going to kill me so I could respawn and show you guys, you know, one of these other things, but here we go. Here's where I'll die. I don't know where I got shot from. Oh, I got shot from this tank. Hopefully he'll be an asshole and run over my mine. See, I put that mine down there, waiting for him to run over it. Or maybe he'll actually get out of the vehicle. There you go. There's the mobility hit with the mine. Because you could raise these things up and down here. And unfortunately, I end up getting taken out by that anti-air. I was going to run over to it. Oh, I don't even have a repair tool, so never mind. Forget I even said that. So I went over the Stinger. I'm going to show you what the Igla is now, because the Igla is comparable to the Javelin, where you have to, it's not fire and forget. And I'm going to show you guys what the EOD bot is all about. So let's parachute back in here, and I said I was going to change squad, right? Well, now that we got 3, it's okay. So with the Igla, you lock on, but you have to hold the lock until the missile actually hits its target. So that's the thing. As you see, there goes that fucking helicopter as well. Now, the EOD bot, or the Wally, as I like to call him, we'll show you what he's all about in a second. He is your mobile anti, you know, tank kind of guy. Hopefully, I will get away from this anti-air rather quickly. Unfortunately, I ended up getting spotted, but I did take it. Wow, that guy just fucking appeared right there. Holy shit. The squad spawning in this game is sometimes awful as I get revived. Oh, come on! Fucking idiot on my team revived me right there. Thankfully, we did defuse the bomb, and we do have it now. So hopefully, we'll get it the fuck out of here and get on our way. So that is the Igla. I showed it to you rather briefly. I wanted to show you guys what the flares looked like, but it doesn't look like we're going to do that. So I'm going to throw on the Javelin here, and let's parachute back in, because the commander has designated this anti-air as a high-value target. So that's what I'm going to go try and take out. Oh no, it's just one guy. So let's see if I can take out this guy. Wow. Wow. This guy's taking all of my bullets, and I'm a fucking terrible shot. Holy shit. Alright, so the high-value target is the guy with the attack marked over him. You get extra points if you kill him. He was the guy, I think, that was in that anti-aircraft thing. But I'm going to show you guys what this EOD bot is all about in a second as I spawn back into the game, and the high-value target is no more. So I'll show you guys what this EOD bot is all about, or the Wally. So you plant him down, and then you hold the right trigger button, and then you drive him kind of like a normal vehicle. You'll see he'll actually repair and destroy tanks, so I'm going to walk right up to this fucking tank with this EOD bot. Hopefully the tank won't see me. But this is how you use the Wally bot. And there's the helicopter. Alright, so there's the tank right here. There's the tank right here. Come on back now. Now the EOD bot is designated kind of by like this little question mark little thing on here. So you see, I am destroying. There it is. I just destroyed the vehicle with the EOD bot. Get the fuck up out of here, baby. You could also attack enemies with the EOD bot. Bum, 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 bum. I don't think you could transport bombs with it, though. You could plant objectives if you're in rush, but unfortunately you cannot actually take, you know, the bomb with it. I'm going to try and... Nope. The Wally bot right here is just helping out the team in any fucking way possible. God, I fucking love this thing. So, that is what the EOD bot does. It's very good for being, you know, sneaky, as I tried to kill that guy. Alright, I'm gonna get out of this fucking thing because you guys already saw what it's all about. Now I could always go back and enter it in on this PDF, but I'm gonna help my team with this bomb here. What do I have? I have a javelin. Alright, so the javelin is like the Igla. You have to lock onto a target, which is, you know, a ground vehicle, and shoot at it. Now the thing with the javelin is, if you have a guy who is a scout who is using a laser designator on a different vehicle, you could actually lock onto any vehicle. Now, I don't know if it's going to happen in this match. It happened in one of the earlier matches, for which I don't think I'm going to use the footage for, so maybe I'll throw that clip in there, so just to show you guys kind of what the laser designator is like. Now, I noticed there's a guy camping up here, so you know what I'm going to do. Rooftop campers are my bane of my existence. So we ended up planting and destroying the objective because I was too slow to get the fuck over there because I wasn't in a vehicle. There's all sorts of rooftop campers here that I want to take out. So let's see where they're at. I see them on the mini-map. They are over here-ish. Maybe they're on top of this roof. They're not getting a drink at the bar. But yes. So let's go jump over this thing, and there's a tank right there. So I'll show you guys what this javelin's all about. So javelin, again, is very much like the Igla, where you have to hold the lock. I gotta get back in bounds. You have to hold the lock until the target is hit. So let's take out this guy here, shoot, and then it's his hold. So I'm gonna hold it, and then vehicle gets hit. Then I could back out of the ADS and reload. So that is kind of how you have to use the javelin. And the javelin is more powerful because it is a lock-on launcher, so it's more powerful. What the fuck am I stuck on? Is there an invisible wall here? What the fuck, man? Now, you see, I can't lock onto the helicopter, which is unfortunate. If I had somebody on my team with a laser designator, then I could lock onto it. Alright. You could also lock onto tow launchers with the javelin, which, you know, might be useful, might be stupid. It depends on, you know, who's in the launcher. So, now that I'm up here on this roof, sitting up here, I'm looking for a vehicle to take out. But, since there isn't any, let's get back in this fucking action, people. Let's spawn right in, and peekaboo! I fucking see you, baby! McDouble! Put that shit on the grill! Unfortunately, there was like 7 fucking guys there. I knew that was gonna be a death trip, but I just wanted to see what it was all about. So let me equip the SMAW, which is kind of like the RPG, and I'm going to go back to the repair tool because that is my usual gadget, although I might want to just put down some more mines. So let's put on the mines there, because remember, the mines they're there until further notice. Now the thing with using a SMAW or a Stinger, the thing with using a SMAW to try and take out these anti-air vehicles is it's a free fire launcher. However, one shot with the fucking SMAW will take out a air vehicle. As you see, bomb ends up getting dropped, and one of my buddies was already on this roof. Excellent. So here comes the fucking helicopter. Let's see if we could line up a shot here. I just got a vehicle hit, I think, from one of my other mines. Let's see if I can take out this helicopter. Fuck! I keep missing with this goddamn SMAW, and then I ended up getting destroyed by Baby Hunter, who seems to be the bane of my existence, and the bane of everybody's existence, rather, because he's 27 and 9. So that's the SMAW. It is, you know, your generic anti-aircraft launcher. Now, I'm gonna try and shoot the shit out of this fucking helicopter. Where is it? There it is. If I make this shot, I'm gonna be amazed. No, I missed it. So that's kind of like the montage shit, is shooting a vehicle with the non-lock-on launcher. You know what I mean? So we've got 3 minutes and 39 seconds in this game. At this point, we just have to ram the bomb down their throat. Hopefully we can get it over to the other side. And my EOD bot is still chilling out. I don't know why. I'm going to show you real quick the SMAW when it goes onto another vehicle like a tank as we take this guy out. This counts as a kill, that's fine with me. Shoot this SMAW into this tank. Hopefully the tank gets distracted a little bit so that I can keep shooting it. And you'll see there's another guy that jumped out of the vehicle. We're going to kill him. Switch back to the SMAW. Now, you see over there, that guy is repairing his fucking tank. So let's just keep shooting at it. Oh, fuck, I'm screwed. I thought he was still going to be repairing it. The vehicle is at 29%, which is pretty good. I think the only thing I have left to show you guys is the SHRAW. So let's equip that right here, and let's get into that. So let's parachute back in real quick. Normally I'd be playing the objective a lot more, but I'm trying to show off all of the different launchers to you guys and kind of how they behave and shit. So let's see if we can get a tank. There's one. So this one, like I said, is kind of the, you know, it doesn't lock on, but you can kind of move it in flight. You see how I'm moving it in flight right there? With the when you ADS, so that is the SHRAW. Now you could use the SHRAW to take out any vehicle, doesn't matter, land, air, or sea, just because it's a anti-vehicle kind of launcher. So that is, those are all of your launchers. Now the ones that I normally use, like I said, are the Stinger and the Javelin, just because they're lock-on, they're a little bit easier to use, and the Javelin, if you use it, fucking got outplayed right there. Although, I have no idea how that guy was at 100 health. Maybe, yeah, maybe he was an assault player. Yep, there it is. So, that's kind of what I use. I usually use the Stinger along with the repair tool. I didn't actually put mines down. So, let's go throw some more mines down. As this is in a fucking jet ski, or is this just a guy swimming? It's just an idiot swimming. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and land on this roof here to take this guy's dog tags. Oh, he does see me. Fuck. I was hoping he wasn't going to see me, but he did see me. So yeah, those are all of the launchers, and the one thing I didn't mention on this at all, which I think I should mention now, is what you're looking for as an engineer is on the minimap, there will be a flashing wrench when you have a repair tool. I don't have a repair tool, maybe that's why. Alright, well, anyway, there's a flashing wrench on the screen. Maybe I'll insert footage from the other thing. There's a flashing wrench whenever a person in a tank needs a repair. So, maybe I'll insert that at the end here just to show you guys kind of what it looks like. And the laser designator doesn't look like it's going to happen this match with 30 seconds left, but I'll insert some footage in at the end. Got the Stinger. Got the mines, got the repair tool. Like I said, my go-to is usually the Stinger because it's anti-air. As this guy, sit the fuck down. I told you the CBJMS is amazing. It's got virtually no recoil and it's got 50 bullets. The only thing that I don't like is the mag capacity. It's only got 2 fucking mags in this gun. As you'll see here, we won this game. There's 7 seconds left to go. There's no point in even trying anymore. But that is the Engineer Bootcamp Primer. I hope you motherfuckers are going to make some fireworks and blow shit up. I ended up going 15-11 that game, but more importantly, we ended up winning the game. Now, drop down and give me 50, you fat fucks! Although, truth be told, I think that there would be tanks coming over to the objective. Alright, so there is your helicopter. Now, let's see if this works, actually. So I shot the law at it, and unfortunately... Whoa! I just got fucking chopped up by the little bird! That's not something you fucking see every day. Holy shit. Alright, so now that there's a little bird around, let me show you what the Stinger is all about. Actually, I'll show you the Igla, because the Igla and the Stinger behave slightly differently. The Stinger is very easy. The Igla, you have to hold and lock onto the target like I just did there, and you have to hold it. You have to ADS until it reaches the target. There you see, I'm aiming onto the flare. That is the helicopter flaring out and protecting itself. So again, locking on and holding it until the missile actually hits the target. And there it goes! McDouble, put that shit on the grill. That's what I do!